Yes, sir.
Hello everyone, welcome to the next video. So this is going to be one of the first videos in the fourth section. So right now what we're going to be doing, of course, is actually applying the fundamentals. So it's getting to the end of the weekend and you want to do your research for the rest of the week, understanding what fundamentals are going to be, and of course the directional bias this implies on the currency pairs. Now, the first thing you're going to do when you're looking at fundamentals is actually go out and do your research. Now, personally, I have certain websites that I do currently look at, but I'm still going to be exploring this in further detail. So potentially I might re-record this video when I have some more information, or I might just send a document with all the links and everything so you guys can just be updated um, over and over again. So in terms of the general FX pages, this one, it's Sukden Financial. They've got reports on all kinds of fundamentals. They look at commodity pairs, for example, indexes, currency pairs as well. Then in terms of data and analysis, so for example, if CPI data comes out, PPI, PCE, everything that we've looked at. Um, Daily FX has some great analysis for the week ahead. So it even does forecasts for what they expect to happen. Exchange also looks at currency news at the moment. Another one that I haven't written on here is FX Street. They're really good for uh, sort of a general update of what's going on in the market. Then something a bit more specific just for the US. This is the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So leading on from this, you've got different types of bureaus. You've got the bureaus of commission, I believe it is. There's other departments in there that you can have a look at. Again, like I said, this is going to get updated. So of course, with time and everything, especially have a look in the Discord group. So whatever time you join this mentorship, when you look inside the Discord group, there's going to be a PDF somewhere where you guys can just copy and paste the links. And then every week, this is what we will be looking at. So I want to keep it like a strict strategy for you guys to implement and obviously improve your trading. Now, remember, if you're a student at a UK university and potentially some international universities, of course, you're going to have to ask them yourself, you may be able to have access to the Bloomberg terminal. Now, there's going to be a video, I believe, next going through the Bloomberg terminal and also the Bloomberg website. If you guys haven't heard of what this actually is, it's quite possibly one of the biggest institutions in all of economics. They're the guys that work on Wall Street and everything. They cover what's going on recently, and a lot of hedge fund managers actually use the terminal because they can get all their data from it. There's plenty of other things that personally, as a smaller trader, I wouldn't understand until I start to work in a bank, for example. And some other key websites. Oh, this is just a repeat of the first presentation. But yeah, this final section is going to get really updated because I'm actually exploring a bunch of the other banks as well. I wanted to get this content out to you guys, so of course this is going to get updated. But the first one that we look at is Scotia Bank. They have some excellent market insights. So they do not only daily insights, but also weekly ones as well. They look at a range of pairs, but mainly are CAD and USD centric. Then you've got HSBC, one of the biggest international banks, as you know, in apparently in many countries. They also do a weekly update, so they do some kind of report, and then an FX outlook. So they look at each pair, what they actually recommend to be traded for the next week. Now you may be wondering why banks release this information. Um, I'm not entirely sure, but of course you can't refuse what they say, especially when you look at the different types of sources and you actually compare what every single one is saying. You're going to understand that fundamentals cannot go wrong because think about the idea of supply and demand. You can't overweigh that, by anything else, by technical analysis, for example. Fundamentals will always win. And of course, all banks are aware of this, and this is what they actually use in their type of trading. So yeah, guys, this lesson is going to be updated in the future. If I do re-record it, it's going to be updated with, all the different websites and article places that I'm looking at. But for a start, have a look at these, particularly the bank ones. And in my personal opinion, I would highly recommend Scotia Bank. Uh, what they release on their fundamental reviews and insights, it's pretty much what I would analyze in a week, for example. Just makes my job so much easier. And of course, your job easier at the end of the day. So yeah, guys, take care and I'll see you in the next video.